Get ready for the ultimate Inside Out 2 quiz. Let's check your knowledge on new emotions, characters, and unforgettable moments from the long-awaited sequel. Think you know everything about Riley's new adventures? Hit that like and subscribe, and let's find out. Where does Riley Anderson move 2 years before the start of the story? San Francisco. What is the new element formed in Riley's mind called? Sense of self. Which emotion wants to fill the sense of self with only positive memories? Joy. What does joy create to handle negative memories? Mechanism to launch them to the back of Riley's mind. Where does Riley and her friends get invited? A hockey camp. What team does Riley hope to qualify for? Firehawks. What happens the night before the camp? A puberty alarm goes off. What happens when the mine workers upgrade the console? Headquarters fall into disarray. How does Riley react to the inputs from the console after the upgrade? She overreacts. How many new emotions arrive after the console is upgraded? Four. Which emotion focuses on winning a spot on the team and making new friends? Anxiety. What happens when Riley learns that Bree and Grace will attend a different high school? She feels anxious. What is Riley's unintended consequence when Joy is in control at camp? Riley gets the campers punished. Who is the strict camp director? Coach Roberts. What does anxiety do to Riley's sense of self? Launches it to the back of Riley's mind. Enjoying the quiz? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Let's jump back in. Where are joy, sadness, fear, anger, and disgust sent by anxiety? The memory vault. Who does Riley try to befriend under anxiety's control? Val Ortiz. How does the new sense of self created by anxiety affect Riley? It creates self-doubt. What do joy, sadness, fear, and anger do after escaping the vault? Retrieve Riley's old sense of self. Where do the old emotions find Riley's old sense of self? On a mountain of negative memories. What causes an avalanche in Riley's mind? The old emotions retrieving the old sense of self. What does Joy realize about negative memories? They are as important as positive ones. How does Riley perform during her final trial match under anxiety's control? She performs poorly. What happens to Grace during the final tryout? She is injured by Riley. What is Riley's punishment during the final tryout? She is sent to the penalty box. What causes Riley to have a panic attack? Anxiety's control of the console. Who helps the original emotions return to headquarters? Embarrassment. Who is still in control when the original emotions return to headquarters? Anxiety. What does joy convince anxiety of? That Riley doesn't need to change. What happens to Riley's original sense of self? It is reinstated. Having fun with the quiz? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Now let's get back into it. What is the overall theme of the story? Change and self-discovery. What does anxiety emit to joy? That she can't determine who Riley is. What realization does Joy come to about herself? She can't determine who Riley is. What action does Joy take to help Riley? Removes the first sense of self. What forms after the first sense of self is removed? A new combined sense of self. How do the emotions react to the new sense of self? They embrace it. What is the effect of the third sense of self on Riley? It calms her. What does Riley do after calming down? Reconciles with Bree and Grace. How do the emotions function after Riley enters high school? They work together harmoniously. What does Joy help Riley do at the end of tryouts? Comment down your answers. Woohoo! We reached the end of the quiz. Comment down how many questions you got correct. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to stay tuned for more fun content. See you all with another interesting quiz, but until then, this is goodbye. But before you go, want to check your knowledge about the prehistoric period? Check out this video to find out.